to Joel Samet. Oh, the experienced customer there, Hickey's turned it over. The smooth criminal went flying in there with the
ball there, but
Jackson
play on.
Storming up to impose himself upon Cole.
Oh, and we like to see that here. We always want to see.
The business picks it up, flips it over, lets off for Undy, who's in behind here, hits it first time. It was a tepid effort though. Here's Gaskell. Oh, Jinx inside nicely there, the smooth criminal, then chips it in the middle. Couldn't pick out Jackson with his ball. Interesting that Tommy Little lining up at fullback and Jack Callan essentially. That was delightful from Undy, but has to go back and get it. Tommy Little. They work it to Mearns, laid it back off for Wadawu. Fancy football, slightly overhit. Jesus comes out, doesn't delay. Schlenner turning sharply, sliding it well with Stalker.
Well, Stalker's going to have his hands full for the duration of this game today. That's another poor goal kick, unfortunately, from Jesus de Carpenter. Intercepted by Wadawu. And a beautiful save. Recovers well there, Jesus.
Hits onto his preferred right foot, still going. Then plays a lovely little ball towards Schlenner. 1-0, clinical finish from the Czech striker. To give him an inch to attack on the island, Jacob Schlenner has the Warriors off and running.
Oh, and he's just belted that into the top right corner. Isn't that just a marvellous finish? They say Jesus is...
fair to say it won't be 1-0. Nelson, though, they'll get a free kick there as Jackson's bundled over by Little. It's worked inside nicely here. Flick through. Jackson couldn't quite get there. Looked like they just unlocked the Olympia to knock it past Gaskell into Mearns in acres of space, who missed the return ball to Schlenner. It opened him up.
To see cheater Andrew, and perhaps he's equalising a little.
As Wadawu in behind, lays it back for Schlenner. It's 2-0. Jacob Schlenner. That was all too easy. Undone it with that. And Schlenner puts it in. Keeper gets it. He's a little bit soft. Lovely work from Wadawu in wide areas. He deep ground, this all ends up. He swings another one into Schlenner. 3-0. Rinse and repeat. The Warriors doing it at a canter. Warren Wadawu to Jacob Schlenner. And the Czech striker has 3 in 20 minutes.
3 in 11 minutes almost.
Comes into the box. He's still going. Stalker kept on keeping on. Then lost it again. Pinball the ground and eventually goes behind. Swings this one in. Unconvincingly dealt with for some Vandermeer, who blasts it wide at the post. A couple of times here and he looks to do so again. He jinks inside, he tilts the deck and draws the penalty. He said, nah.
It's my turn.
It's absolutely my turn. So Warren Wadawu up against Jesus, and Warren Wadawu slides into the back of the net. Inside half now, the Warriors have put this one to bed. It's 4-0. And they're doing it all too easily here. Did look a mismatch on paper. You never breaking through the middle. He's picked out. He might just nod this one into the path of Schlenner. He tries to set it up for him, but just too far out ahead of him. Ragello worked it to the smooth criminal. That was criminal on the smooth criminal. Hickey with a cynical foul. And to O'Meara. Sends it across to Gaskell in space. He's got time to pick out someone. He picked out Vandermeer, however. He lets it run. Mearns straining the sinews to get there, and he does get there. And now he's off to the races, Mearns. He flicks it inside to Schlenner. They'll combine here. Well worked back by Stalker. Little here. He's all over him. Advantage allowed to run. But now the free kick's scored. Good decision. Because he gets on it, works it to Hickey. Stalker gets there. Full-blooded ahead of Samet. And kills it. He does. Now he looks to put the shoulder down and charge. Just holding off a little and storming a rampaging bull there, Jackson. Very nicely today, the Warriors. Here's Huundy. Tight to the touchline. One back there by the survivor. Sorry, O'Meara. Schlenner's made a bursting run here. So too is Undy.
Run from Undy. He is onside. And brilliant cover there from
Samet eventually receives. Plays a lovely little 1-2 there with Schlenner. He's got a chance to look up now. Samet, he sends a teasing ball in, which is put just wide of the post by Undy.
With a brilliant diagonal ball.
Oh, finish it. That is sumptuous football. How's the diagonal? Picks out Wadawu, puts it on a platter for Schlenner. It's 5-0. That is glorious football from the Warriors.
And it just rendered me speechless. You could see you could see it coming a mile.
And in the back of Gaskell there was Wadawu. Stalker here, who's defended his flank pretty well. He's got himself in a little bit of trouble here, but recovered well enough and works it forward. Oh, he's given Mearns turning cleverly. The cross came back, played it to Little. They've unlocked him at the back here. Little across. Hickey. Oh, good shot block there. Stalker getting in the way of it and denying what looked a certain goal.
In the first half.
Yep,
Well,
they've
and
butchered
that's
it from the
just-
back to Glenn, who pulls out the spin if you don't mind, then drives it in the back of the net.
Oh my God, Jacob Sklenner, take a bow. What a way to score your 5th goal of the game. Absolutely alert to the poor goal kick, unfortunately.
More play goes on, he threads it through for Tommy Little. Little in plenty of space, just keeps it in, centering ball, tucked home by guess who? There's 6. Well, Benny Hamlet's record might be in danger now, there is some intrigue.
Wowee.
And that's the 6th goal for Jacob Sklenner.
He is absolutely running right. That one just
Speechless again.
He spreads it out with a lovely ball for Wadawu. Feeds it to Sklenner. First time release back to Wadawu. Centering ball and tapped over by Andy. And it is 8. And they are running. Chips it to the smooth criminal. And he plays a lovely ball down the channel, striding to get after it. But unable. Italian Stallion. Oh, lovely little layoff there from the smooth
Cole's
criminal.
well off his line here. Certainly
Chested down
seems
by
to
Bellini. Good save by Bird and puts it behind. I know they've got the result they want. They work it out to Wadawu. Wadawu chips in near post. Oh, Tommy Little almost directed. That was Wadawu threading it and knocked behind.
Pretty cool customer, a bit of an iceberg about him.
Yeah, Farmer. Crisp pass. Lays it back. Bellini turning and shooting and palmed up in the air by Burden, who almost sees his follow-up. This one swung to the back post. Picked up and chips it in. Burden deals with that one. Nodded on back into the path of Jackson. Chests it down. But Vandermeer did well. She got across. He's blocked. It might fall into the path of Bellini if he can control it. Seen away from him. The Nelson defence can spy to whack. Bellini, as the bear of a defender, sends it in. Blocked away. The follow-up hit it first time. Samet takes a touch and then puts it over the bar. Did the compose.
Playing, but at various points throughout this half, I've seen Mills playing as a defensive midfielder, left back, at point centre back, and it looks like he's gone back left as Hugh Undy just streaks in. And what a tidy little finish into that corner, right when we were thinking that the sting's going out of the game.
Well,
lovely little jinking run.
Right, he'll feed it to him. And then slides it in. Offside was the Lettuce Farmer anyways. Wadawu puts it in the
Limited supply and limited support. I have to say, he's probably been their best player.
Yeah, I'd agree with that sentiment. This one's chipped over the top. Undy sneaks in behind and makes it 10. Well, a mix-up between defender and goalie. Just sliding on between him was Undy. Centering ball for Hickey. He'll fire for shot here, surely. He does. Oh, just over the top as soon as it can. Yeah, not too far away from dipping in there. And he just bustles over.
Side with Little. Looks to play in behind the Lettuce Farmer, who's made a brilliant run and stayed on side, but nothing doing.
YouTube if you haven't. I recommend that one. Rex Hunt versus the Smoker as Wadawu charges into the box. Lays it back at the Lettuce Farmer. Makes it 11. He's come on and works it in off the post. Wadawu with yet another assist, another goal from this right wing. And it's Farmer returned the ball and Gaskell sends it up. Oh, not dealt with at all by the keeper. He's got the big forehand. He drills a low one to the top of the box and Mertz. Well, that was
It's got
interesting.
snow on it, decision. Little whips in.
Lettuce Farmer. Oh, just over the top. Really out of breaks there. The bullseye, searching ball for Tommy Little, who's made a great run. He's picked him out again.
Go yourself, son.
Lays it off for the Lettuce Farmer, who slides it in for his second and number 12. And really, this is just a training round at the moment. The Nelson defenders out on their legs, just looking like witches' hats. They're being walked past. And that makes it